Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Nope. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Got a little lip crust out. Been out this morning on a run. I didn't actually run. I'm pretending in my head, but it was still exercise. It starts at the mind first, you know. I can't actually jog until I think about jogging. So I went outside, I took a deep breath, and I thought about taking a jog. Then I came back in the house. I even put on a sweatshirt. You can't really achieve it. You got to see it before you see it, or you never will see it. That's what the gospel song says. You got to see it before you see it, or you never will see it. I don't know if that applies to blind people or not. But anyway, good morning, everybody. I am, of course, Cletus Cassidy. Welcome to another episode of See You in the Morning. It's my morning show where I get up and I just explain too much of what's going on in my life. I do. I just come up here and I be like, hey, this is what's happening to me. And it becomes too much. Most of the time it is too much. Now, I know Luther Vandross said it's never too much. Never too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. But I believe that it is. Anyway, I'm excited to be here for you, man. If this is your first time watching, man, if this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cool. If you've been here before and you came back, you found it not robbery to come back again, we appreciate it, man. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. I start the show the same way every day, man. I start the show off by speaking to people. It's the first thing that I do. If you speak to me, I'll speak to you. If I ain't sleeping with you, I'm speaking with you. So, got to start off by saying good morning to the first 3 people that speak. They get the M&Ms, the mythical medals, and that's just a little something that you can hold on to with pride and say you was here, you were part of something. So, good morning to the bronze medal winner, Franita Rollins Delk, in her marching uniform. It's homecoming season. Shout outs to North State University. Their homecoming is next week. It's the only homecoming that matters. I went my Wilson, of course, homecoming. But other than those two, Wilson and North State, no other homecomings matter. None. Let me be specific. None matter. Winning the silver is the Bishop Reverend Dr. Pope Calvin J. Hill Sr. Good morning, sir. And his gigantic attack dogs. He has an attack dog at the house. It's about 6'4", 330. It's a huge dog. And winning the gold today is the pride of North Carolina, Courtney Weston and Murphy. Courtney Weston and Murphy. So we'll go back down the list again. Courtney with the gold, Calvin with the silver, Franita with the bronze. Coming in 4th, Melissa Coulter like Luther, then Roberta Carter, Eminem, Michelle McKinley, Lynette Smith coming in with the Friday Eve salutations. Ronald Cross, good morning. Lisa, my bro, gets up every morning at 2:30 going to work. I just don't believe that's what God intended for us. I don't believe getting up when everybody else is just getting to sleep is what God intended for us. But you know what? You've been very successful. You're doing what you want to do. Got to give shout outs to Carol, a non-traditional student going to school, working on a degree. I don't know which degree it is. It could be his doctor master's, his master doctorate, his masterate. I don't know what it is, but he's going back to school, man. And a lot of people don't do it in their later years. But I'm going to tell you one thing I've learned about people who go to college in their latter years. They never fail. If you want to see a straight A student in college, let them go to college after 30. 35, when you realize you paying for it and how much it costs, When you don't care about the social life at all you there is get that book learning, straight A students every time. They'll go meet with the tutors. They'll take that extra time with the professor. Grown-ups in college is the way to go. We go to college way too early. Ain't no using us going to college when we 17, 18, 19 years old, because we don't know what to do with college. We don't care. We don't care about the cost. The money don't mean nothing to us. We just there having a good time. When you grown and go to college, you going to class. You ain't worried about well, y'all know it's the last part of class. You ain't worried about because you going to class. I mean, that's the for real. Good morning, man. America's Sexiest Man Alive 2 years in a row. Good morning and happy Friday. Apparently, Jason is living in the future because the day is Thursday. Good morning, Ida. Good morning, Jackie. My cousin Steve. Crystal Sex Appeal. James is in the building. Dolores, Tanya, Patricia Pippin is here. Trish, Levon L. Man can. Did you miss me? Good morning, Trish. Betty Burnett is in here. Marche, good morning. Trouble. Ebo, just like Candy. Venus in the building. I gotta see who else is here. Look at that, straight A's right now. You're a non-traditional student, straight A's. Student loans hit different in your 40s because you know what it's about. According to Western Emergency, I got 4.0s both of my masters. Ain't got time. Lakeisha's in the building. Crystal, my niece Bree is in here as well. You don't have time when you go to college as an adult. Good morning, Jamie. Woo! When you go to college as an adult, you don't care about nothing. I'm gonna tell you right now, every adult college student that I know don't know nothing that's happening on campus. They're not wasting out their dime. If you find me an adult college student and be like, hey, what's happening on campus? Who on the yard? The ground people? I don't know the custodians. You gonna go ask them what they serving in the cab. What's campus life like? I just drive on and drive back. Grown-ups don't have time for it. Them kids, now, right, you only eat on campus. You ain't got time for that. You don't know what's happening in the cafeteria. Now, them kids can tell you everything. Them kids can tell you everything. Grown-ups can tell you about all the professors. And be like, oh, yeah, don't take Dr. Smith. Dr. Jones is horrible. Blah, blah, blah. The kids don't know no professors. The adults know the professors. They know what classes to take. Don't ask no kid. If you want to know something about, shoot, there's a whole lot of adult students. 3 masters and 1 associates later, all 4.0. Non-traditional students don't even get their student ID. They out here missing out on discounts. They could have been over here going to Chipotle and getting 10% off. They don't even go get that. They just be out here. Non-traditional students don't care. They don't care. Homecoming for what? I come home every day. That's what they say. You ask a grown-up when homecoming is, they be like, I don't know. I come home every day. I go to homecoming every day. I come home. That's it. Worried about fashion, man. That non-traditional student coming to school in shipyard clothes. They ain't worried about what they look like. Don't worry about what they smell like. I done sat in class with non-traditional students smelling like asbestos. You go to community college. Listen, community college students, you don't know whether you ought to a community college or a nursing home half the time. Them old people be in them community colleges. Old people go to community college, take class, and they ain't even working on a degree. They just need people to be around. They in there stealing your youth. That's it. You come right on in there. They come right in there. Them students, them non-traditional students that you go to a community. It don't matter what community college you go to, TCC, Nova, whatever. Go to a community college for a day and then look at the student makeup. It's just old people trying to stay alive. I'm staying alive, staying alive. That's all they doing. They ain't working towards no degree. You be like, Miss Shirley, what degree you working on? I don't know. I just saw a woodworking class, so I took it. And I just wanted to brush up on math. You wanted to brush up, so you came in here on a brush up. How many credits you taking this semester? Oh, just 3 hours. Just got one class, so just come in here and just take it. The number of people in them community colleges taking classes for work, I'm just taking this class because my job paid for it. And then they just be in there getting A's. They don't care. It's a different time. Non-traditional students are the way to go. You should be able to go to college late anyway. College shouldn't be young for young kids. Young kids should go immediately into the workforce. We got it backwards. They go, Lakeisha, my employer paying for it. I'm in there. You just taking the class because your job offered it. We got it confused. We should go to work. First of all, half of the jobs that we got, Mr. Robert just trying to work his computer. He took a whole college class just to learn how to do a spreadsheet. He been trying to do spreadsheets his whole life. And he'll just go take one class. I left my TV on Law and Order in the back. It ain't nothing like starting off your mornings with some people watch the news and get the weather in the morning. I start off with a sexual assault. That's how my day starts. I watch one of those because I want to talk about something that came up yesterday that I thought about. And we'll stop talking about non-traditional students. We go too early though. We let these kids go to college and they shouldn't be in college. You should be able to go get your job first, then go to college. I'll tell you why. Too many of the jobs that we got today, we don't really need it. We don't really need a degree. We keep talking about degrees for jobs. This might sound weird. I don't think you need a degree to be a teacher. Unless you're teaching secondary level stuff. In my opinion, all you got to do is be smart enough to teach what's in the class. As long as you know your coursework, that's all that matters. Why I got to go to college to teach kindergartners? Nothing that you learn in college teaches you how to handle a kindergarten. And there may be some teachers in here that agree, may not be some. But I'm telling you now, the reason why we got a lack of teachers, we're making them go to college. For what? If you ain't smarter than that, listen, don't nobody go to college to learn in the YMCA. They ain't running that daycare center with no college experience. They just smarter than the kid that's in there. If you know everything that's in that kindergarten book, you should be able to come in. You come in, you take a test. Can you pass kindergarten? If you can pass kindergarten, you can teach kindergarten. Well, I got to go to college. Nothing they teach you. Listen, I was a physical ed major. Nothing they teach you in any of those classes teaches you how to handle a kid. Ain't nothing gonna teach you how to handle little Bam Bam when he come in there and pull his pants down to the ankles in the middle of the classroom. That ain't. Wait, what page you turning to? Huh? What page? Okay. Let me look at my note cards. Bam Bam. Is that a whole penis? Okay. All right. Notes say, scholars say when a child pulls his pants down, beat him. No, you can't beat him because it's public school. Ain't nothing they teaching you in college teaching you how to handle kids. You got to get in there. You got to work with them. Now, if you want to go and get special techniques and stuff, then we can send you to college. Let it go. And I know you're an early childhood major, Roberta, and I appreciate that. But the reality is, you learn more working with them kids than you ever did being in that class, in that school. That's it. Why I got to do that? I got to go to college. 9 out of 10 jobs out here. Now being a doctor, yes, you need to go to school to be a doctor. I ain't just letting you come in there. You can't just come in there and cut on people. Nursing, that stuff like that. Trade school's underrated. Listen, let me tell you something. I know more plumbers and HVAC technicians with beautiful homes and lifestyles. They ain't go to nobody's college. They didn't learn how to fix the air conditioning. The first part about being an HVAC technician is learning what HVAC means. If you learn what HVAC is, then you halfway there. You can make more money laying pipe than anything. And hey, take that how you want. It's cats on the shipyard making great dollars. Ain't took nobody's classes. Ain't been in nobody's school. Mechanics always gonna make money. And half the mechanics don't go to nobody's college. They just learn. They go outside. Their uncle put a cigarette in their mouth when they 7. You put a cigarette in your mouth. Hey, you're a mechanic now, boy. I'm coming here. I don't have the skills. I couldn't even keep this in. Look here. What you want to do? You're going to go ahead and get that, we'll go there and get your grip fries. And, yeah. No, that's all you need. And you're a mechanic. You put a cigarette in a child's mouth at 7, teach them how to talk properly with that cigarette in their mouth, and they on their way. Bricklayers, roofing. Now you can go get you the certification. I give you that. I give you credit for the certifications. That's why I'm so glad my city. I see a school board memo here. I'm so glad that my city is going and getting a CTE building. CTE. That's what it's about. I ain't talking about concussions. I'm talking about teaching these people how to be somebody. Teach them how to cut hair, do nails, fix stuff. Gotta go to college. You ain't gotta go to college. You ain't gotta go. I'm on 4 people going to college. I got a child in college right now. I want her to learn. She wants to be a psychologist. That's a doctor. Learn how to work on people's brains. You can't just go in there. Now, you need something. Certification might be different. Learning, once you get in your trade, I tell you, we do it backwards. Let these kids go learn what they want to do. Go out there. Get your job. Leave my house and get your job. Now you got your job. Now specialize in your job. Had the classes we taking in college, ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Ain't got nothing to do with your job. Why I gotta take history? I don't need to know nothing about history. I want to be a stripper. Why do you know about history? If I'm not learning about the history of strippers, then I don't need it. Sure, you want people to be generally functioning. Who cares? You got me taking 27 English classes to become a barber. I don't need all these English classes. Can I read? Yes. All right. I don't need to know Shakespeare. Half the stuff you learn in college, you don't even use anymore. You got all these advanced maths and all this kind of stuff. You don't even use them. You don't even use them. Just go. Go work. Figure out if that's something you want to do. Then go to class and learn specialized for you. Those first 2 years of college is worthless. College should be 2 years, tops. 2 years, tops. Tops. Jack said, do you really know how many people out here have gone to college, got their degree, and not working in their field at all? Think about it. Look at me. Physical education. What about me is physical or educating? Nothing. But yet, I labored for years. I had to take anatomy and physiology. This is what I think is amazing. Anatomy and physiology. You think back on all the PE teachers you ever had in your life, and you think, do any of them seem like they understand anatomy and physiology? The most that they know is the head bones connected to the shoulder bone. That's all they know. Head bones, neck bone, shoulder. So once you learn that song, you've done everything. You know everything that you need to know to be a PE teacher. I'm making kids run laps. Push-ups. James said, I got a business degree and I'm a pipe layer. But what do you do for a living, James? I'm here till Thursday. Try the veal. Think about your PE. We won't breaking down anatomy for nothing. Even when we had to go teach family life, we won't even teaching that right. All you had to learn, the only certification I needed to be a PE teacher was how to say walk it off. Walk it off. I've applied that knowledge to my regular life. I got a call yesterday from my son's school. My son was in, and he goes to private school. He goes to a Catholic school. Yesterday was mass. And so for mass days, they got to wear a shirt and tie and fancy shoes. And they don't change clothes. They go to, they had recess every day. They don't change clothes or shoes, go to recess. He out there in recess. Me and my son about the same size. So he just put on my clothes. My son would go outside yesterday playing outside of some Stacey Adams, playing football, and Stacey Adams took a bad step. And hurt his foot. And them nurses and all them people at the school was all over there. They was all concerned. They called me thinking he might have broke his foot or something crazy. And me, using my training as a PE major, came right in and told him walk it off. You know what we did when we got to the house? Put some ice on it, walk it off. Walk it off. You shouldn't have been out. That's me. You shouldn't have been out here playing. You talking about playing football. Why are you out here playing football with Stacey Adams? It's ridiculous what it is. Walk it off. After he tried to walk it off, he told me it hurt to walk. I told him go take a nap. He took a nap, woke up later, fine. He had a slight limp. That's all he had. That's PE teacher training. Walk it off. Walk it off. That's all I told him. Who needs training? Who needs training to tell somebody to walk it off? Walk it off. That's the problem with the kids today. We don't have enough kids walking it off. You're going to meet a whole lot of kids now whose bones are set correctly because they ain't never had nobody to tell them to walk it off. The book don't tell you to walk it off. I say walk it off. Put some dirt on it. But your nephew probably didn't walk it off. See, he was doing fine until y'all put him in the crutches, twisted his ankle, jumping the stairs. He was limping. Turns out he has a fracture. He's better, though. I bet you he learned something. He learned how to jump them stairs or to not jump them. See, he didn't walk it off first. Walk it off. Walk it off, take a nap. Be fine. If you would have told your nephew, Giovanna, to go take a nap, you told your nephew go take a nap immediately following the jump, he'd have been off. Now putting tussin on it is completely different. Now, Lakeisha, now we get into advanced. We get into advanced science once you put tussin on it. Once you put tussin on it, you've moved into a whole new way. You've moved into a new level of science. That's master's class. Once you put tussin on it. Now, all you doing is handling every burn you've ever put on it. You go and put a burn and you just put butt on it. And that's the whole thing. We don't have any seasoned children anymore. You used to season a child. A child get hurt, they go out there, scratch their knee up, they go out there and they burn something. You just put some butter on it, some margarine, rub them down. They look like a Thanksgiving turkey. You saying that's why we got so many light-skinned children now. See, Ida, you right. We don't have no light-skinned children. No, we got so many light-skinned children now. If you really think about it, most children are light-skinned. Look at that baby when that baby first come out of there. When that baby first come out, that baby just white. You don't know what level of child you had. You always think somebody cheated when a baby first come out. But when that black mama starts lotioning that child up and putting it out in the sun, you're going to darken up. You put cocoa butter, coconut oil. Think about it now. Think about it. You cook with coconut oil. If I take some coconut oil and melt that down, all I'm going to do is cook with that. You're going to cook with that. Butter, you cook with it. All them oils, right? You put that same oil on a child and send it out in the sun, it ain't going to do nothing but cook that child. Most of us been slow roasting and rotisserizing since we was young. That's what got us dark. We all came out light. But them mamas that slather that Vaseline on a child's face in the morning, come here, let me slather your face down. Darken up. All of them. Wesley Snipes' mama used a lot of Vaseline. I'm going to tell you that right now. Now, that's old people. And what's so funny is that Aries is an actual nurse. And you telling me that's how you know what a baby's gonna look like. You check the ears. I don't know why ears darken on babies before everything else. We gotta talk about it. These kids don't know about it now. These is different kids. Ain't that kid had no Vicks, Jamie? I'm gonna tell you right now, you go and ask a kid right now what Vicks is, they gonna tell you a pair of tennis shoes. They be like, you know what Vicks is? They be like, oh, that's how you kill dogs. No, that ain't what it is. That's not what Vicks are. Vicks is a vapor rub. They don't know nothing about vapor rub. We don't have nothing. You used to be scared to cough around your grandmama house. You cough around your grandmama house, you show any signs of congestion around your grandmama house, she gonna leave Vicks right here under your nose. That's why so many kids and adults in our age group now have drug problems. Why you think they sniffing cocaine and heroin? Because their grandmama left Vicks right here, left little Vicks right here. And you can't help but sniff it. They rub your whole chest down in Vicks. Your whole chest, they slather you in Vicks. Put you to sleep. Them old ladies will slather your feet in Vicks. Vicks and Vaseline. They put it on your feet. An onion. Put a sock and some plastic wrap on your feet. Put that right there. Uh-oh, I done froze up. I don't know what's happening. Let me look. Let me make sure. Because I'm frozen on here. I'm frozen. Like the Disney film. I don't know if y'all can hear me or see me or what. I know it say that I'm live, but I think I'm frozen. So I don't know. Oh, y'all can hear me, but you can't see me. That's what's happening. So I don't know. Oh, y'all can hear me, but you can't. Yeah, I had to go back and check. This is crazy that I done just froze. I done completely frozen. I got a whole little spinning wheel. I'm just gonna keep talking. Y'all ain't got to go in. That's when the old ladies. Yeah, old lady. The government controls Vicks. Vicks is the most powerful subject in the world. I thought about Vicks vapor rub in children. They just gonna freeze me up and make me be heard. You can't stop me, Vicks. My message is gonna get out. That's just the devil trying to hold me back. That's all it is. The makers of Vicks vapor rub is out here trying to hold me back. And that's it. This is crazy that y'all just listening to my face not move. I'm back here making all kinds of face. Matter of fact, I'm just go ahead and take all my clothes off at this point. Since I'm frozen, I'm gonna go out here, take all my clothes off. I'm just finna be naked. I can't read the comments or nothing. I don't even know what y'all are saying out there. I'm pretty sure somebody is saying something that shouldn't be said. I'm sure some comments out there. I'm almost positive. Let me try to go in here. I gotta figure out a way because y'all deserve more than just seeing my face and not that face. This is the first time ever my mouth has been closed on this show. If y'all can see what's frozen right now, it's the first time you've ever caught me with my mouth closed. Because normally that don't happen. That just ain't something that happens on a regular basis. Let's see if they're gonna let me get back in here. They go to the living room. I see the living room. Let me see if it's gonna let me in there. You got all kinds of stuff happening here. Let's see. Let's see if it's gonna let me. I'm back. They can't hold a good man down. I don't know what happened. I'm glad I didn't take my clothes off. I had almost took off all my clothes. I almost took off all my clothes. Y'all just see my whole living room. I don't know where I was at. I was talking about Vicks Vapor Rub, and then the old people made a phone call. Somebody old made a phone call talking about he talking bad about Vicks Vapor Rub. They couldn't take it no more. And they couldn't take it. I had to be shut down. I had to be shut down. I'm getting ready to get off here before it shut me down again. I ain't got time. We had a good time talking about all the stuff that y'all used to have to go through. Nobody, whoa, wow. Wow. Shake it and blow on it. Wow. 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 First of all, Lakeisha, let me tell you something. What you're not gonna tell me to do is what to do with my man boobs. Okay? My chesticles are my chesticles. And here's the thing. I already think that it's useless. I don't know why men have nipples. I don't know why. I don't know why we got them. Somebody right now, y'all tell me the purpose of man nipples. Y'all tell me why we got them. I just think we shouldn't have them. I'm actually trying to go and see if I can have surgery to have mine removed. Now, there are men who enjoy the sensation of having those nestled. Some of them like to have them suckled. But there's nothing for us to do with them. These things is useless. And see, there go James. I knew James was gonna go with that. And I don't know why. Why though? Why? I don't know, James. Not everybody likes that, James. There's a lot of men out there who are down with that. There's a lot of men out there who ain't down with that. Sometimes I'm gonna have mine taken off. I'm getting ready to take mine, taken off. They told us everything in anatomy. I got put out of class for asking in anatomy and physiology. I wanted to know, so what good are man nips? Man nips serve no purpose. James is about that life though. James is about that life. I don't know how do you go about it? How do you go about it? I guess you got to as a man, you got to go ahead and let her take the lead on that. I think you got to let her take the lead. You can't jump out there on your own. You can't ask for it. If you ask for it, that's a different level. Ladies, if he asks you to do it, how do you feel as a lady? I know that's a Wednesday topic. We didn't get to get into that kind of stuff yesterday on a Wednesday. But if a man is like, hey, if you don't mind, I don't know how that works. Do you gotta, hey, I think you gotta let her just do it on her own. You gotta let her get in there. Jamie says if you ask for it, it's suspect. But if you enjoy it, it's fine. If you let her take the lead on it, it's A-okay. Jason is keeping his mouth shut. It just seems weird. You can't ask. Okay. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. So you can't ask. You just gotta let it happen. So you telling me, James, I'm just talking to you. You have I don't know if FETE if that's short for fetish. I'm trying. We finding out now, Roberta. All the men in here saying that you can't ask, and the ladies are saying it's suspicious. Now James says he loves it. James says he enjoys the feeling. It's something that he really, really likes. But you can't even ask for it. That's crazy. That's crazy. At some point, you should be able to be like, hey, you know what time it is. Got these tassels on. I think that takes it too far. I think if you come in with the booby tassels on. Like he said, they see you out here. You've been seen, James, and people know what you like. You gotta like what you like. Jesus says, can't ask, won't ask. You can't ask for it. What Berta say now, if you're in the middle of action, go ahead and ask for it. I just don't think you can. Vanessa, I don't know how. I don't even know how. You don't know what you walked into. I don't know how we walked there. Candy said, guide your head. Now, from the research that I've seen of men, if they guide in your head, it's not gonna stay here. That's not where the head guide goes to normally. From all the research I've done, it just Shahar said, should he just gesture? Should he just don't ask, but make a subtle gesture? Just be like, oh, wow. If you just draw smiley faces on your chest. If you just draw smiley faces on your chest, you just be like, hey. You just draw 2 smiley faces on your chest, and she knows that's the international symbol. You just sit there. How do you just sit there and stare? Now that's weird. My chin don't go down that low. I'm learning. I don't want my first time to be awkward. And see, that's what this room helps me with as a virgin. I want to know all the things to do as a first time. You want to see what the move is again, Lakeisha? You got to draw the happy faces. You draw happy faces. Happy faces. That means it's time to go. Mache says she rubs it until she goes. They put you to sleep. That's just weird. You just gonna sit there and okay. I can't just stare at them. That's just weird. And now I'm afraid to do anything because I've already had it freeze up one time. I would hate for it to freeze up while I was making the happy faces. And then now my nipples are free to everybody. Then it said, get you a cougar with no dentures. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. You talking about Gummy Jean. Gummy Jean is what you want. It's like when she's rubbing. I've never had. I don't know, James. I'm listening to y'all. It's like when she's rubbing on your chest. So a woman will just rub on your chest, and she just come to one little area. I didn't know that worked the same for men. I knew men did that to women. I knew that was what you were supposed to do. And I read in the book that you got to be equilateral. A lot of men don't know that. You got to be equilateral. You got to do each one. You never leave one out. There's a lot of ladies out here that got one orphan breast. All the attention's been paid to righty, and lefty never gets any love. So what I'm understanding is you gotta go equilateral. You got whatever you do to the right, you gotta do to the left. I've read that. Now that I've read. Too many people, too many guys. We only focus on one, and it's usually because you're usually on one side. You got to be equilateral. I'm a researcher. I research. A man's gesture should never start with the nipples or the back door. You're not your go-to. Never. Never. You never know. You never lead with them. I think every guy, not every guy, but most guys, especially of the heterosexual persuasion, never leads with any backdoor action. I think any guy that I've met that says they enjoy backdoor action, they always say it's happened by accident. They say it's all happened by accident. They be like, man, I don't know. Ask a woman back. Sometimes she'll be going and she'll slide down, and if she ends up back there, I ain't gonna tell her to stop. I'm like, oh, but I ain't gonna never turn my cheeks up to her. I get it, sir. You can enjoy it and like it, but you can't ask for it. That's just, see how hard it is to be a man, ladies? Ladies, y'all go in and ask for anything. Ladies, you can go in the room and ask for anything. Put it here, put it there, do whatever you want. Men can't do anything. See, look at James says the night is over. The night is over. When will men get their freedom? Men will never get their own freedom. We got fellas, be free. If that's your move in. It's always an accident with his booty tooted up in the air. You can't ever be tooted up. You can't ever be tooted up. It's things that you can't do. You can't accidentally get in any positions. Like men, like there's a lot of rules I was reading one time where guys say fellas always got to get out the bed to take their underwear off. If y'all both in the bed, you got to take your drawers off. You can't, as a man, throw your legs up. You can't throw your legs up. And no, that don't work. They're like, you got to get out of the bed. You got to get up. You got to, hey, man, get up, man. I can't just throw my legs up. Because then now you in a tutable position. You just throw your legs up. Now you in a two. You can't, no field goals, no touchdown. The point is not good. You can't do that. It's too many rules for men. I might just remain a virgin for the rest of my life. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to learn all these rules. You never want to put yourself in a vulnerable position. Never want to put yourself in a vulnerable position. It's just stuff that you just can't do. And I've been learning so much stuff. Like they talk about, like, as a man, if you keep your... Good morning, Sonia. You came in at a rough time. It was... Listen, just know when you show up late, you don't know what you're going to hear and what the first words are going to be out of the mouth. Like, there's a lot of stuff like, man, you just can't be vulnerable. Like, I know a lot of guys keep their protection in the nightstand. You should always reach into the nightstand on your back, laying on your back. You need to know where it is. You got to stay here. Got to be a reach over this way. The moment you roll over, let me go get some. See right there? See there? Oh, I done fell out the screen. I'm all the way in the living room. Once you reach over, oh, I'm out of the screen again. Once you roll over and show it up, you in trouble. You can't never show. Never show. Never show. Never show it. Well, yesterday we ended up talking about real subjects. I don't know what happened. Keep them under the pillow, like the condom fairy. They stay under the pillow, is what James said. James said, you just keep one under the pillow at all times, huh? All right, okay. I think that's a good place, though. If you out there, you prepare for action. You always ready. Keep one under the pillow. I like it. And see, there's more judgment. More judgment. Lakeisha said if his legs are up, he's a bona fide moaner or screamer. A bona fide moaner. Now, let me ask you this, Lakeisha, and you got other ladies in here. I'm just trying to figure out from the ladies, because now I'm realizing that there's just nothing that men can do. Can men not be moaners or screamers? Do men have to keep it quiet? Ladies, are you looking for that? Do you want, or is it too? It just seems like it would be too much if both y'all in there yelling at the same time. I think I from my research again, I think men are allowed to talk, but all that moaning and screaming and hollering. Somebody say not too quiet, but he can't be screaming. They can moan a little. It got to be a deep moan though. Don't go soprano in your moan, fellas. If you go high pitch in your moan, if he too loud, something is wrong. Lisa say, I want one. Give me the moaner. Huh? Give me the huh? Moaning Lisa. No, you can't squeeze. You hear the Michael Jackson. Screamers are the worst. If a man ain't moaning, I think the highest compliment. Roy said, I'm all action. Roy's in there about business. Concentrating. Right stroke, left stroke, right stroke, left stroke, right, left. Switch it up, top, bottom. You in there, A, B, A, B, A, B, C. You better not scream. Ain't no screaming. The screaming is man, I would be so weak, man. If I was yeah, oh no, it's time. Here I go. Yo, ladies. He ain't getting. I'm telling you what, he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. If he ever, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm coming. Oh, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Oh my gosh. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. Man, listen, you been in there the whole time. Sound like an 86 Cadillac. I'm done. I am done. I wouldn't even. That might happen to me though. Man, shoot, it'll be my first time. I'm gonna just come out. I don't even know because there is no appropriate sound. Like I don't know you. All of it is just you. Because if you do, if, if you do the deep voice one, it's almost as if you struggling to get it out. You you can't. You just I don't know where you go with it. You just I don't know. You can't be sounding like the guy in a Forrest Gump movie. It's just a lot. Oh my gosh. What if he gives you both? I think on my first time, I'm just gonna yell out Rico La. I'm gonna be like, Rico La. And then you'll know I'm done. No growl. You can't growl, but you can't scream. It's too many rules. Meanwhile, ladies, y'all can do whatever y'all want to. I think the best thing to do is just start cussing. Just start cussing. That's all you can do. You just get in there and just start cussing. You just be in there. Oh, mother. Oh, ah. There it is, right there. Make it sound like you keep bumping your toe or something. I think the best thing to do as a man is just act like everything in there is happening by accident. Oh, shoot. Oh, if you don't complete your sentences, that's good. If you can't complete your sentences, you're all right. You in there. Oh, my son of a. Ooh, ha. Ooh, right there. But you just can't finish. Ooh, you can't Little Richard it. Tell you, just start cussing. Just cuss out. But then when you start cussing, like you can't ask no questions. You been there asking questions, you ain't gonna do nothing but get this point. Listen, more men have been lied to. Now, if you ever want to make your woman lie, ask her questions during sex. Huh? Is it good? Huh? You like that? Huh? Who's your daddy? Huh? Whose is it? It's Rent-A-Center, sir. It's currently yours, but if you don't continue making these payments, it's gonna belong to Steve. You know? I mean, it's yours today. Well, I can't tell you whose it is tomorrow. And if you Jada, it's still Tupac's. Will and that, whose is it? Whose is it? Tupac's? Hit him up. It's Rent-A-Center. That's all it is. You think it's yours. You just borrowing it. You on a lease on, you know? Hey, tell me whose it is. Huh? Ain't this the best you ever had? Is this the best? Is this the best you ever had? No, it's not. Actually, it ranks number 13. You don't want to get into that realism. Women lie all the time. You like that? Yes, daddy. Don't call me that, because that right there, I'm telling you, I watch too much SVU. You hear me with the daddy, I'm out. I mean, like, you know what? I don't even want to be called your father. You shouldn't even be in these kind of positions with your father. Don't ask no questions. Go in there, guys. You can't have no real conversation either. Hey, did you take out the trash? Huh? Huh? Who? Did you pick up groceries? Did you remember that your grandma is coming in town this week? Huh? Yeah. You ain't the only one coming, huh? So is Santa Claus. It's weird. It's weird out there. It's weird. It's weird. All right, it's time to go, man, because you asking questions. But here's the thing, James. You never really know if you killing it. You think you killing it, but in reality, in her mind, she's going over Butterick patterns. You think in your mind, you like, oh, I mean, I'm killing this. Oh, she ain't never had nothing like this. I might have hit her with a whirl of twirl, whirl of twirl, whirl of twirl. And meanwhile, she's like, oh, not that whirl of twirl again. But you think you in there killing it though. I'm killing it. I'm killing it. Huh? I'm killing it. But you ain't really killing it. You think you are. I mean, you working your hind parts off. Oh man, they'll fake the responses. The responses, they'll fake a response. They'll fake a response. Your best response, from what I'm understanding, the best response is the afterwards. If you can leave them hurting afterwards, then you're good. But during, no, you ain't got nothing. The tilt-a-whirl, rocks her world, whirl a twirl, whirl a twirl. The telltale sign at the end is probably gonna be the leg shape. The leg shape and sleep. If you put her right on to sleep and she shake her legs, you won. Legs are shaking a little bit when you get done. And she had them aftershocks, like when you have an earthquake in California, they don't tell you to worry about the first earthquake. It's the aftershocks. Aftershocks come through. If you get the aftershocks, you did good. She falls asleep. Good work. Good work. But that's it. Don't drip anything in her eye, James. Don't drip anything in her eye. You can get freaky in there. The Pac-Man died sound effect. Dun 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 dun. I'm out, man. Y'all have been a fantastic audience today, man. Y'all listen, y'all make sure y'all check out. I got so much stuff for y'all to check out, man. Don't forget to check out. I think I might have erased it, but let me go ahead because I seen my guy in here, my man Billy the Billionaire, all my people up in New Jersey. Make sure y'all check my man out. Save This, but God Knows My Heart. That's his special that he's shooting. That's on the way. I don't know what this is. What's this? Oh, my man Wilkes, who does my theme song, he got a show coming up on December the 2nd. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. That's gonna be amazing. I'm getting all kinds of sponsorships. People is getting all kinds of it's been fun now, man. People, the sponsorship thing is fun. And they always be like, well, ladies don't have nothing, so got sponsorship. Our own listener, Lynette Smith, she's like, can you push this out there for me? No problem. She's got an line dance experience with Lynette. Ladies, y'all can come out there and learn how to line dance is going on in Newport News. That's for beginners, experts, but catch it on the floor. That's if you ain't a beginner or expert, but you got enough sense to be able to catch a dance. You can learn it while they dancing it. Y'all check that out. That is gonna be on I don't know what date that is. It's at some point. But y'all got to check that out. I forgot what the date was. Now it ain't even no date on the flyer, but that's coming up. But that's it. And then of course, 2 days after Thanksgiving, y'all come check out your boy. Oh, that's November the 15th. Thank you, Lynette. You sending me stuff, but then you don't tell me when it is. Can you push this out there? Well, put a date on it. Sheesh. And then that's me, one night only at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone, November the 26th to the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Go ahead and get your tickets. Tickets have already been selling, so I would suggest you go ahead and get yours now. Go to vb.funnybone.com. It's right there at the bottom. One night only, live. It wouldn't make sense to put me on stage dead. That ain't a good show. It's just, if I'm up there dead and then it's not funny, then you just think it's a country Wayne show. All right. I'm just playing. Stop. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that the Country Wayne show wasn't funny. I'm just saying that I didn't stay awake for the whole thing. All right, I'm getting ready to get out of here. One night only. Yeah, I know. I stole that from the people. All right. What about what I want? What about what I need? All right, we out, man. It's just today, Thursday. Get out there. Have a great time. Do what you got to do. Remember, make somebody feel good today, even if it's just mouth.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got play this Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again.